Hey, what's going on, friends? Welcome back to another video. This is week 2 of the Couch series, unofficially named Couch series, and there's a reason why I've been in my living room. I may or may not have ruined my backdrop. I totally ruined my backdrop. A kind of short story on that. There was a wrinkle in it, and I didn't want to take it down and re-iron it, so I thought, I'm gonna spot iron it. I burned a huge hole through it, so that happened, but it's okay. We're getting another one and we'll be there next week. So this week I want to talk about something that all of us have probably heard. It's a proverb that says, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I made a short Instagram story about this. And if you're not following me on Instagram, I'll leave my link below and feel free to check me out for more daily motivation and things like that. But I decided I was gonna make a long form video explaining what exactly this means and how it applies to your life. A lot of people like to take that proverb and think that it means that you're supposed to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, with people that are going to help you see things differently. And that's true. You should surround yourself with people that are like-minded. You should surround yourself with people that are going to challenge your beliefs and help you see things differently. However, this proverb is also a warning. It's telling us that it's not always going to be lovey-dovey. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to be the most comfortable conversation to have. Have you ever sharpened a knife? Have you ever seen anyone sharpen a knife? There are sparks flying, and these sparks are not flying because the knife is in love with being sharpened, not those kind of sparks, but it's sparks flying because there's friction. The sparks are flying because iron is grinding and banging up against each other. And that isn't always comfortable. If you apply that to your life, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. That means that you're not always going to agree with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, with your parents. You're not always going to agree with your siblings, with your friends, with any other person in your life. But it means that when you guys begin to butt heads, when you guys begin to argue, the intent should always be to be better after that argument, to be better after that fight than you were before. You shouldn't argue with someone just because you want to prove yourself right. You shouldn't bicker with someone because you just find them annoying and you really want to put them in their place. That's not healthy whatsoever. And you also shouldn't feel the need to hide your truth. If there are parts of your life that you can't share with someone, that is a huge red flag. If you feel that sharing your story is going to make them feel awkward or is going to make them walk away from your life, that is a huge red flag. The people that you choose to have in your life should accept you for you, regardless of who you used to be. I, for one, have made so many mistakes and I'm not proud of a single one of them. But I know that I need to share my truth. I know that I am open and honest with my family, with my friends, and I'll have to be open and honest with the woman that I end up marrying. And if these people can't accept me for my truth, well then it's time to move on. These conversations aren't always gonna be easy. These conversations aren't always going to be a walk in the park, but they're going to be very important. You have to understand that because someone used to be a certain way does not mean that they are still that way today. You have to be able to accept people for their truth, accept their story, and realize that together, you two can write and create a whole different story for yourself and for that person. So remember, iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. It's not always going to be easy, and I know following this advice is going to be difficult because I'm literally telling you to have difficult conversations with the people in your life. I am literally telling you to open up and share who you are with them and stick to your truth, because that's the only thing you have is your truth. Your story is wonderful and beautiful, no matter how many chapters are in it, no matter how many good chapters and bad chapters, depressing chapters and chapters of joy are in it. Your story is beautiful and wonderful, and it's 100% worth it. If you're with people that don't want to hear it, if you're with people that you feel like they don't want to hear it, open up to them. And if they can't accept you for you, maybe you're with the wrong people. And also keep in mind that just because you're arguing doesn't mean that you're doing things wrong. It could be that you are sharpening one another. Iron sharpens iron. It's not a beautiful process. So will you sharpen another person, and it won't be a beautiful process. If you like this video, please do me a favor, share it. There's somebody out there that needs to hear this. You have a friend out there, or maybe you needed to hear this. So please share it, subscribe and like, and comment down below. I'd love to hear from you. Like always, it is a pleasure. My name is Abraham, and until next time, Take care.